Let's go ahead and rest and save again. Makes a bit of sense. Took some damage, although might get ourselves in trouble. Is that a wind-up? That was a wind-up rooster.
I hope you don't think this is the beginning of some kind of legendary friendship. Soon as we get paid, I'm off.
You're the one welcoming me to this partnership, remember?
Touché.
We'll see about the whole I'm off thing. You... No! That was start.
Calling my spells tricks is such a disservice.
Ah. Poison immune. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, so the kiss is totally useless. He can use herbalism if somebody needs healing, but aside from that, not much to do right now for him. Mostly just deck some dudes. Maybe you can take out their archer. He can't because of the blocking or something. Yeah, you only target that guy. He must have used taunt. Ah, not a very effective, was it? I wonder why it didn't cause any actual ice damage to them. They're weirdly all fine. Now they're taking ice damage. I initially thought the ice damage was applied immediately, but it seems to be applied over time, I guess. Does it say that? Oh, beginning from the next turn. I completely missed that detail before, apparently. Good job, me. Get rid of that guy. So I have multiple damage over time spells between these two characters. At least when they're of elements that can be affected by that. They use taunt again. I can't attack that guy. As much as I'd like to attack the archer. We could restack the ice if I wanted to. Let's go for fire. There it goes. Can't do much damage to me now. But how does one go about killing archers? No one really knows.
Skeletons that fight like men, maybe even better than men.
I didn't mean to say archers. I meant to say how does one kill a skeleton with a bow? No one knows. So that's... Yep, same stats, but this one has one more armor. Let's plop that on there, and you can wear the hat now. There we go. Just spitefully giving him the crappier gear at each turn, apparently. Uh-oh. Might as well avoid the ambush if I can. Oh, we can attack the back row before he taunts. If I'm lucky. So it can do ice damage immediate. Oh. Starting next turn. They mean the beginning of their turn. So it gave me the impression it was causing damage immediately, but what was actually happening is the character was starting their turn and was about to attack me, and that's what causes the damage to trigger. Which was what led to me getting some confusion about how that attack works. Little surprised I can do fire damage to somebody, and then the follow-up ice attack still works without being thawed out or anything.
I can feel myself gaining power with each fight.
I can feel you running out of energy because we're like halfway down already. Uh-oh.
I've never seen such advanced necromancy at play. Fallen knights, perhaps?
We reached level 2. Maximum health increases with each level gained, and skills and spells will be slightly stronger. Besides that, you can spend a talent point and 3 attribute points on any character who... Alright, so we're going to want to do that. Who gained a level. Soup. Skeleton Knights. Many brave knights risked their lives in this forsaken fortress before the mighty bravery of Yoshka and the Kid. But where are the bodies? I think I know. I think we've been fighting them. As part of the curse that sunk this place to begin with, I'm willing to bet some wicked necromancy was attached, as in the kind that resurrects any potential rescuers of this castle's captives and resurrects them as new obstacles to anyone actually being rescued. Yet they still retain the skills as fighters, it seems. Though I'm so glad they all appear to be fallen knights too. No fighting skills inherent there. Characters. Yep, we both leveled up. Let's see what we can learn. Talent points. Spend talent points on actively promoted... What? Spend talent points on actively prompted unique skills or on passive... Oh, they mean skills that you use manually versus passive. Yeah, okay. Select one skill or bonus per level from 3 different branches and advance them as you play, as you unlock. Select one skill or bonus per level from 3 different branches and advance them as you play, as you unlock the locked skills. That's super weirdly phrased, right? I think this just means that as I put enough points into this area, I'll get this, but it's just seems like it's phrased really strangely. Okay, so I can go however I want down each particular tier. These are all the active skills I can get, and then there's the passives along the way. Yeah. So it's Arcanist, Scholar, and Elemental. So for Arcanist, we have Freezing Cold, which we're familiar with. Lightning Strike, which is the one that chains. I do like myself a Chain Lightning. Then Blizzard. Everybody takes frost and lightning damage and has a 30% chance of being stunned. Scholar is the Fear spell. Cuts their attack in half when it's usable. These are both stat ups. Dragoi. That's the word for vampire. Deal 11 to 15 life from your enemy and heal 25% of it. Oh. You only heal 25% of the actual the actual health you took. That's kind of disappointing. Word of Power. This is the silence AoE. 50% chance of working. Death's Touch. Deal 15-25%. I don't know why I said percent. Deal frost damage and have a chance to kill them instantly. Ignores all of their armor. That's pretty interesting. It's also the only place where this thing exists. This whole tree is filled with this upgrade that just gives all of your stats +1. Whereas these other ones are completely different. Here's Intelligence, Lightning damage bonuses, Wisdom. These are weird, the +1 to all. In this tree you get reduced energy cost, bonus intelligence, and bonus fire damage. So it does kind of pay to specialize in one tree, except for the fact that someone could be immune to your element, and then you're screwed. We already know about Bonfire. Fireball. Deal fire damage to all enemies and also decrease the fire resistance of your target. Elemental form. Transform into a fire elemental and gain initiative. 50% fire damage bonus, 100% fire resistance, and negative 30% frost resistance over 2 turns. Then Firestorm. Create a devastating firestorm to deal a bunch of damage, and then more damage per turn to all enemies until they die. Dramatic. It also decreases their hit chance and defense. Alright, so we already have Arcanist. I have 1 point to spend, so let's get a passive. Intelligence or Wisdom? Or just make the spells stronger. The issue is this is lightning, and I don't even have access to lightning yet. Let's do Wisdom. I believe that directly increases my energy pool. Now another character's tree. Okay, so he's starting off in this tree. He's got this Kiss spell and Herbalism, and they're both from the same place. All right. Poison bonus, poison resistant intelligence. He can learn Combustion, create a deadly cloud to deal poison damage to your enemies. Fire it up with proper materials to deal fire damage over 2 turns. Do I actually have to correctly apply said materials, or is that just like a color text or flavor text? Asphyxiation. Suck out the air from a large area to create a vacuum to deal poison damage to all enemies, with a 5% chance to kill them instantly. Ignores all poison resist. There's a lot of resistance ignoring effects in this game, to the point where I wonder why there even are resistances. Stealth. Hide in the shadows and become untargetable for 2 turns. That's not great news for me as somebody who's a spellcaster on my other character. 15% bonus hit and crit chance with melee attacks for your first attack. And then you become targetable again. Backstab an enemy for a bunch of damage while ignoring some armor. Shadow Strike. Hide in the shadows and strike all enemies anywhere on the battlefield and deal poison plus weapon damage and decrease their hit chance by a bunch. Alright. Gambler. Shoot quickly, dealing physical damage plus weapon damage. 50% chance for an extra attack. Somersault. Damage plus weapon damage. Decrease the defense and block chance for 30% for 2 turns. Ooh, 50% chance of having an affect you too. Damn. That's why it's the gambler tree. Easy shot is a chance of an extra shot. Somersault's a chance of hurting yourself. Crossbow roulette. Play crossbow roulette with an enemy. Chances of death are 50% for the enemy and 50% for you. What is this skill tree? Demoralize. Deal physical plus weapon damage to all enemies for 2 turns. Removes all buffs from them with a 52% chance. Huh. Knockout. Physical plus weapon. Silence them for 2 turns. 50% chance of success. 50% chance that you suffer its effects too. Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna do this tree. That sounds terrifying to play with. Calm down. Might just go further down alchemy, especially since I already have points in it. So bonus poison, some poison resist, or some intelligence. I'll go for a bit of poison damage. And then you get your attribute points. So you get 3 of those too. Yeah, wisdom is what gives you more energy. And a bit of initiative. And intelligence is supposed to be what affects your damage with spells. Which I'm curious about. This guy's all agility. Do 2 points agility, 1 point vigor. Did we also get? Oh yeah, we got boots, sandals, 1% evasion, 1 armor, and 1% armor. Because no one ever really needs to protect their whole foot, do they? Funnily enough, not that funny actually. It is more defensive than the rag, as it turns out. Shouldn't be that surprised, I suppose. Okay. Any more skeletons want to make me more powerful by losing to me, and then I do a prolonged leveling segment? Alright. So keep an eye out for wooden objects to turn into wooden firewood. Wooden firewood. Good sentence. Ah. Definitely see a chest in there. If I can figure out how to get inside. Are you a pretend wall?
A secret area. Let's see what they're hiding.
What? There's pretend walls you just walk through. Semi-translucent when you walk up and look at them directly.
You won't need this anymore.
Get a little money. Robbing the dead, don't mind me.
Is that all that's down here? A weight?
They must have hidden it for a reason. Maybe it'll be of use.
Weights are good use. Usually they come in the form of like a rock in some of their games, but yeah. Plop that on a pressure plate and you get some different outcomes in some situations. Now where am I? Haha! Ambush! I'm the one who gets the opening attack now, boyo. The bummer, I just got this character in every area I walk into. My attack is useless. How would you guys like some ice damage? I don't think he liked it when I did that. There it goes. Oh. Oh, come on. It's supposed to be an easy kill at that point. There we go.
I can feel myself gaining power with each fight.
Very impressive when everyone just manages to whiff all of their attacks. Linen shoes. A shoemaker worked very hard on these, but he sure never intended them for battle. Okay. I mean, it's better than what he has. Kind of. Doesn't actually... Oh, it has 1 armor instead. So one of them has 1%... I don't know what the difference is. One has 1% resistance to physical, one of them has 1 armor. I think an armor point might be worth more than 1% of physical, just because the armor points look like they're distributed pretty sparingly, but I'm really just guessing. Maybe it's flat damage reduction? I could see it being that. A percentage would be 1% reduced damage, and 1 armor would be damage -1. In which case, flat damage reduction is often better than percentage based, but it varies. It always depends on how much, of course, and how many individual attacks the enemy's attacks can be broken up into. Oh shit! Haha! Gotta sneak up on those dudes. Boy, your abilities are just not useful right about now. Uh-oh. Hey! Ooh, you got the extra attack effect. That's rare-ish, right? Oh, I have to attack them. I don't want to, though. There we go. There's the ice damage. I was gonna use fire on the other guy. I guess I don't have the greatest hit chance, do I? Oh. Probably should have cast the magic. Ooh, blocking. A multi-hit blocked. Should I try? Okay, I got it.
Anything worth stealing?
Okay, the loot's getting really rapid fire, actually. I'm shocked by how quickly it's coming in. The leather onion hat offers moderate protection above the neck for those who don't mind their heads becoming a larger target. Better stats. 1 and 1%. Is it better for her, though? No, it's the same item. Oh, +1 initiative, though. Yeah. There we go. Oh no, I can see a little hole in the world right there. Huh. Let's take a look around for secrets. I ran rather rapidly around in that circle, trying to flank that guy so I'd get the initiative advantage. So I didn't get the best look around. We went through the secret, so we actually haven't been through a lot of this area over here. Seems we're disinterested in taking these weapons with us.
What? No keyhole?
Haven't you learnt yet? Nothing's that simple in this place. Let's take a closer look at that contraption.
That's where the weights go, huh? Better go find a third one. After all, we couldn't just, like, press on it or something. So that secret was mandatory. You had to find that as like a tutorial. This game is keen to teach you everything as you go, instead of just letting you flail. I'm expecting there to be a way to open these prison cells, especially since one of them clearly has a chest in it. That one. I would like to get to the treasure chest, please. This is the secret we found the first time around? Yeah. Oh, what is up there? Ah, that chest. Yes. Certainly seems like there must be a way in. But maybe I have to go chuck somewhere else? Or maybe you can fall in from above. I swear, if there's any kind of secret button, I'm not seeing it. But this goes somewhere.
I take it that seeing all those bars in the dungeon brought back some bad memories for you?
Yes, adding in the lovely stench of rotting frog carcasses.
This whole place smells like rotting frog carcasses.
True.
Oh. Hello, future rotting frog carcass. How do you do? You know what I like about you guys is that you're damaged by poison. No, you're not. You're... Wow, poison's really not effective. It's really unfortunate that the first character I met specializes in only that. Huh. Bit awkward. Well, how about this? Bit of friendly AoE damage. He's going to be on healing duty in a moment here. And by that I mean now. There you go. Ow. Ah. 2 turns of 3 poison damage. Get to deal with that now. Whoa. He was not joking about being fire sensitive. That's a problem for him. He should get that checked out by like a frog doctor. I mean, you know, like in hell next time. He's not gonna be around any longer. Toe rag. Slightly better than a pair of typical socks. Slightly. Yeah, I don't think I need to wear those shoes. I think didn't I find shoes already at this point? For everybody? Yeah, you guys are already wearing shoes. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alright, so we've now gone to a different floor entirely. My hope is that we'll find whatever I need to do the weights. A cleaver. Is that a weapon? I'm guessing it is. 1 to 4 damage rested. Let's get you to have something better if I can, because you're not doing great. So 1 more maximum damage. The dagger had a 7% chance of a double attack. Okay. Small in size, but it can still make you bleed all the same. This looks like it has less crit chance, but it has a bit more max damage. It also gives you 5% crit, a little bit of armor piercing. A rectangular bladed hatchet used for hacking through bones and meat. Can I give you it as a second weapon? I can. Whereas she has a shield. And kind of needs it because she's constantly on the verge of dying. Having a great time. May want to go put some of those points into vigor if I get the chance. You'll never catch me. I'll run in circles until I confound you. Haha. It totally works. If you have the opening, you can totally run around.
It's gonna be worth this.
Alright, and now I do 4 to 13 damage. That's pretty big. He's gotten significantly better now that he has multiple weapons. You're probably about to die of ice, aren't you? So I'll target somebody else. Or heal her. Just 12. Not quite. They might both die of their ice now. Cool. Oh.
So soon.
Yep. Big kills.
Normally, a bear, a fox, and a mouse carved into a wall would just be a decoration in a castle. But here, something more.
As though you know anything of castles. That said, I agree.
I thought I could sneak around them. I failed. They just turned around. Oh, touche. You could just turn around. Whoa. He's getting up there. Maybe I don't need to spend any more energy right now. Actually, I should have hit defend to generate more. That would have made more sense. Gloves. You're straight up wearing nothing. Let's give it to him. There we go. And let's go ahead and round this one out with a little bit of reading, huh? Zoldyck. Ever since the castle sunk 20 years ago, I've heard the silly legend of King Breck's soldiers turning into frog warriors as it happened. I never believe it until now, but there's no denying it. Zoldyck warriors are real. Yes, they seem to have lost all sense of humanity. Can they even communicate? But at the same time, it's quite remarkable what capable fighters they remain. I'd wager they're even more deadly than they were as humans. The smell alone is worth 10 stabs from a saber. Ugh. You say they're more dangerous now? How many humans do you normally kill if you're evidently able to wipe out hordes of these guys? That's just... What kind of dark backstory do you have, sir?